Please help me! Please help me!
What do you do when a stranger walks to your door, holding a knife? Orlando, June 7th, 5:17 p.m. A quiet hallway at Rexford at Waterford Lakes. A man steps into frame. No knock, no words. He leans close to the Ring camera, staring. Then he raises a knife. He jabs at the doorbell lens, hard, testing the curved cover like he wants to break it. He paces, comes back, strikes again. Inside, the resident stays silent, filming everything after already filing a police report. The man finally backs away and leaves the hallway. But not the fear. If this was your door, what would you do? A doorbell camera looks over a quiet street in daylight. A person, the future victim, is near the front steps. A car pulls up fast and stops by the curb. A man jumps out and runs straight toward the porch. He confronts the victim, grabs at their bag phone and shoves them back. You can hear shouting, but the words are not clear. The struggle lasts only a few seconds. The thief rips the item away and backs off. Two other cars on the street slow down and watch, but no one steps in. The thief sprints back to the waiting car, jumps in, and the vehicle speeds off. The victim is left shaken on the porch and driveway. The clip ends after roughly a quick, bold daytime snatch and grab, over in seconds. The doorbell video gives clear evidence for police, but it also shows how important it is to stay alert even in daylight. Inside a home in Pasadena, Texas, 3 teens, 2 girls and a boy, are in the living room when 2 armed men rush in. One points a gun and orders them to get on the floor. The other grabs one girl by the hair and forces her into another room. You can hear the teens crying while the intruders move around the house taking items. Suddenly, a voice booms from the doorbell camera.
Hey, who's in my house? I got you on camera. The cops are on their way. My neighbors are there. They're calling the cops right now.
Who's in my house? I've got you on camera. The cops are on the way. It's the parents watching live on their Ring app from outside the home.
Let's go. Y'all better get out of my house. Y'all better get out of my house now. Y'all better get out my house now. The cops are on their way now.
The intruders hesitate, scoop up what they can, march the girl back into view, and head for the door, shouting a final threat not to look up, then flee. No injuries are shown in the clip. The video cuts out as the teens start to get up. News reports say this happened on April 20th, 2022, and that the suspects ran off when the dad spoke through the camera. Police later said the robbers were still at large. Some coverage also mentions a relative at the house may have helped them get in. A Ring doorbell camera looks out over an upper-floor walkway with a railing. An officer is already grappling with a man near the edge. The struggle shifts toward the railing. The officer deploys a taser.
I see your mouth, Joshua. You tase me, I'll punch you in the mouth.
The man seizes up, loses balance, and topples over the railing, falling to the ground below, roughly a 25-foot drop. You hear shouts as the clip cuts off. No aftermath is shown. A doorbell camera records a quiet front porch at night. A man in a hoodie walks up and yanks the door handle, then steps back and kicks the door hard. He tries again, shouldering and kicking near the lock. The wood shakes but doesn't break. He leans in close to the door. Suddenly the door cracks open a few inches and a splash of steaming liquid bursts outward, hitting the man in the face and chest. He screams and turns away. Many reposts describe it as boiling water thrown from inside. He stumbles off the porch, clutching his face, and runs into the street. The door slams shut. The clip ends after roughly 13 seconds. A fast attempted break-in ends the moment the homeowner throws boiling hot water through the cracked door, forcing the intruder to retreat immediately. Reposts suggest the clip is likely from the UK. People note kettles boil very quickly there, but the exact location isn't confirmed. In the morning, the Ring camera was recording in the parking lot. Suddenly, a strange person arrives who didn't look normal at all. Homeowner Abby gets a motion alert notification. Someone is in the parking space. When she checks the live footage, she got scared to see that the stranger first goes towards the car and tries to open the car door by grabbing the handle, but it didn't open because it was locked. So he goes towards the house. Then the homeowner starts the Ring siren, and the stranger got alerted and runs away from there. Then that same night, the same stranger comes back without knowing that the Ring camera is still recording. He again goes towards car and tries to open the door. But this time, the homeowner immediately starts the Ring siren. Before the stranger could do anything, he runs away hearing the siren. Thankfully, nothing was stolen nor anyone was harmed. This footage tells how the Ring camera alerts people and saves them from getting harmed. A family was enjoying nighttime in their home when they got a motion alert notification on their phone. Someone is at your door. Then one of them checks the live footage and he sees a strange man.
Drop the gun. You want to square up, man?
You want to square up?
Then let's drop the gun.
Who is you? What?
I don't know who am I, bro?
Who is you?
I don't know.
Huh? Oh my god,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Please stop.
Get my brother. So we about to talk about it.
Drop the gun.
I am. I'm about to. I got him.
Joe!
It's just me.
Stop! No! Police! Hey,
I got you. Watch out.
Stop! Watch out!
Then that person goes out of the house with a gun, and when he goes out and looks, he sees that the man was drunk. And after seeing this, that person asks the drunk man, "Who are you?" In response to this, The drunk man asks that person to put down the gun, and then the man who came from inside got angry and a fight started between them. Then a lady comes out from inside of the house who tries to help, and she calls another person from inside, and as soon as another person comes out of the house, the fight goes worse, and together they throw that drunk man out. This footage shows that if you ever see a strange person on your doorstep, either you should call the 911 or you should not open the door like this. A couple is arguing outside. The woman gets into a sedan and instead of leaving, drives straight toward the man. The car clips him hard at the knees, knocking him to the ground. He pops back up almost immediately, surprisingly without a limp, and starts to walk off. Calm, hands going back into his pockets like nothing happened. Nearby, a cat darts away from the chaos. Commenters call the behavior toxic, with several saying, "This looks like straight-up attempted murder." Around 8:44 a.m., November 19, 2024, a neighbor's doorbell camera looks across a calm street in Bethel, Tate Township, Ohio. A bright white flash erupts where a house stands. A split second later, a violent boom shakes the camera. Debris and dust fly outward. As the dust clears, flames and thick gray smoke rise from the house. Car alarms start, and neighbors shout off camera. The clip ends. 2 people died, and 1 person, a worker at the home, was injured with burns. Several pets were lost. The state fire marshal is investigating the cause. In just a few seconds, a normal morning turned into a deadly explosion. The doorbell video captures the flash, shockwave, and fire, clear evidence of how fast disasters can strike. Late at night on a quiet street, a woman runs up to a house and steps onto the porch. She looks panicked and tries to get help at the front door.
Please help me! Please help me!
Before anyone answers, a man rushes in from off camera. He grabs the woman and tries to pull her away. She struggles and cries out for help while he forces her off the porch. They move quickly toward a waiting vehicle just outside the camera's view. The man pushes her toward it. There's a brief struggle, and then they're gone. The clip ends abruptly, leaving only the sound of the night and the empty porch. Ever heard a scream when no one is screaming? It's past midnight. The porch is still. The doorbell camera watches, silent. Then a sharp cry cuts through the dark. Silence returns. The sound isn't wind. It isn't an animal. It's razor thin, human-like, and wrong. Short bursts echo in the distance, as if something is calling or warning. Inside the house, lights stay off. No one moves. The camera keeps recording. Outside, the night answers with nothing. Just that eerie Aztec death whistle fading into the dark. If this hit your street at midnight, would you step outside or stay completely still? Bodycam footage shows an officer walking through a dark, run-down house. The rooms are full of trash, broken furniture, and graffiti. It's quiet except for the sound of the officer's footsteps and the creak of the floor. The officer shines his flashlight into a doorway. The beam catches piles of debris and an open hallway ahead. He moves slowly, clearly on alert, searching for a suspect.
He's got a gun?
He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Come on. He's upstairs.
What's that?
The bathroom's behind us. The bathroom door. Right here, right here.
Who's it? Get back! Get back! Get back! Hurry! Help! Help! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! I repeat, we have shots fired!
Right now.
We need 911 right now. Get up, get in the car, and take you to the hospital.
As he steps into the hall, a man suddenly jumps out from behind a wall just a few feet away. He is holding what looks like a handgun. The sudden movement and close distance create a loud gasp or startled reaction from the officer. The officer quickly backs up and shouts commands, pointing his weapon at the man. The figure stumbles back into the shadows, muttering something unclear. The officer keeps his flashlight and weapon trained on the hallway, calling for backup over the radio. The man disappears deeper into the house and the clip ends. The video captures a tense moment where a police officer, already moving cautiously through an abandoned, dangerous building, is jump-scared by a man with a gun. The encounter is brief but extremely intense, highlighting how quickly a search can turn into a life-threatening situation in such environments. Do you want me to also make a shorter, more gripping version of this story for a social media post or video narration? A small helicopter is flying low over a commercial area. It wobbles and slows, almost as if hovering. A section of the tail breaks away in midair.
Holy crap.
The helicopter immediately starts spinning and drops fast. It falls behind nearby buildings. A fireball and thick smoke rise from the crash site seconds later. The video ends. Public witness videos from that morning show the tail section separating before impact. March 25, 2022, 11:27 a.m. Vacant lot off Lakeview Parkway, Texas 66, in Rolette, Texas. 2 people were on board. Both occupants, a flight instructor and a student pilot, died in the crash. Local outlets later identified them as instructor Laura Trout, 31, and student Ty Wallace, 42. The NTSB final report says the main rotor blades struck the tail boom in flight, causing a 4-foot section, with the tail rotor attached, to separate. With the tail gone, the helicopter entered an uncontrolled spin and crashed. No pre-existing mechanical failure was found. The flight was an instructional lesson that included emergency procedures. The exact maneuver at the moment of failure couldn't be determined. It's past midnight. The porch is silent until a stranger steps into frame. He walks straight to the front door, glances around, and checks the mailbox. A beat passes. Then he lifts the entire mailbox off its mount, tucks it under his arm, and walks away without a word. The doorbell camera keeps recording. The porch is quiet again, but the mailbox is gone. A doorbell camera records a quiet residential street. A car stops on the sidewalk. A girl comes up to the porch and picks up a small package. They run back to the waiting car. The driver makes a quick U-turn to escape. While making the U-turn, the fleeing car crashes into another passing car, breaking its light bumper. The thief still gets in, and the damaged car speeds away. The clip ends with the victim's porch empty, the package missing, but the camera has clear video of the thief and the crash. A porch thief steals a package and promptly crashes while fleeing. Instant karma captured perfectly on a doorbell camera. A quiet, rainy evening on a front porch. The doorbell camera looks out at a tree in the yard. For most of the clip, nothing unusual. Soft rain, occasional wind, distant thunder. Then, near the end, a blinding flash. Lightning slams into the tree. For a split second, the whole frame turns white, and glowing veins of light appear through the branches. Less than a second later, a heavy crack of thunder rolls over the porch. The camera auto-adjusts exposure as the brightness drops back to normal. The tree is still standing, but the strike looks close, shockingly close. The clip ends with the rain continuing and the porch lights flickering slightly as the system recovers. What if the thief at your door is your own neighbor? Daylight, a quiet porch. A package is placed on the doorstep, untouched.
Hello? 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 Put that back, please. Hello? The lady next door. She just stole our package.
A woman comes into the frame. No knock, no hello. She looks sideways once, then bends over, picks up the box and tucks it under her arm. Quiet, as if it were hers. No panic, no hurry. She turns, walks down the path, and disappears from the camera. The bell continues to ring. The porch is quiet again. Only the package is gone. To tell you the truth, would you confront her or report her straight to the police? A woman is filming outside her home on a quiet residential street. She sees a man urinating on her neighbor's lawn.
Have got your people pissing on neighbors' yards. He's peeing! He's peeing! Yeah, you better pull out your
She confronts him from a distance and says, "That's not okay," and that it's caught on camera. The man finishes his talk, turns to her and gets aggressive, yelling and coming closer to her. She warns him to leave and says she'll call the police. Suddenly, he lunges straight at her and tries to grab the phone. The camera shakes. You can hear the woman yelling as she backs away. There's a brief struggle, the frame shakes, and the audio gets muddled. A moment later, the man backs away, still angry, then walks away from the scene. At the end of the clip, the woman stands up, still recording, and says she captured it all on video.